Oh, cool. I was hoping Milliam would stay with him when we did this. Hey, Milliam, don't get too close to the sparklers. Oh, but I can't help it. They're just so pretty. Thanks for inviting me, Rain. Of course. I think we make a pretty good little trio. I just wish you could have gotten one too. Don't worry about it. Jusis can work that sparkler for the both of us, isn't that right? Yeah, work it good, Jusis. Work it hard. Like I have any other choice. Oh. Well, there are many more things to be enjoyed tonight. Hope we get another opportunity to spend time together. Yeah, definitely. Us three should hang out again for sure. You bet. But today. Maybe not the best phrasing. Green. Maybe not the best of potential phrasings for that one.
Reen, I realize I've put off saying this for quite some time, but I've always considered you a dear friend of mine.
Jusis?
I lost my mother when I was young. My father was arrested during the Civil War. And my brother, well, we know the path he's gone down. And then there's Milliam. The fact that she's still there within the sword is more of a blessing than I could have hoped for.
It is interesting. His story is one of basically his family being sort of stripped away from him, and then having another family to fall back into, with Milliam being the most family-like of them all, I presume.
Despite all that's happened, and all I've lost, I can yet stand tall with pride. I owe that to all of Class 7, and to you most of all.
Honestly, no, I think you probably owe it more to Milliam, in terms of that feeling of family and, you know, that feeling of belonging or whatever you want to call it.
You have my thanks, Reen, for everything.
Jusis, I wasn't expecting you to say that, but I feel exactly the same. Yeah, as Reen's story is largely one of feeling like he didn't have anywhere to belong, and Class 7 being the solution to that, I completely agree that is something he would outright feel exactly like he'd relate to a bunch. We have a long road ahead of us tomorrow, so let's get through it together. For Milliam and the countless others who've helped us along the way.
But of course, that much goes without saying.
Okay, what are we gonna make together? Something magical? Alright, I brought out a lot of ingredients for us to choose from. So now we've just got to figure out where to start. We've got a lot of room to flex our creativity here. Let's just see what we can make, Reen. And what they created was something glowing. I call it radioactive. Here we are. I call it an Aran Vermouth. Really has a fresh aroma to it. That'd be from the Aran flowers I use, giving it a light note. I added a sprig of mint as well. It doesn't have too sharp of a taste to overwhelm the drink. In fact, the mint helps bring out the flower's flavor, so you can taste the nectar's natural sweetness. Sounds really refreshing for sure. He does say that to everyone. You bastard. If I come back here in like a month and there isn't any of these, at least the one that's actually canon with Muse on there. I swear to goodness, I'll sue. What's that? What's that? No. People are allowed to... What do you mean people are allowed to lie under the law? What are you talking about? It's not an official legal statement.
Reen, I know this has been a long time coming, but I wanted to thank you.
Emma?
Being with all of you has taught me something. I don't have to be my sister, or my grandmother, or even my mother. I can be a witch in my own right, in my own way. Of course, I still have a lot more to learn before I actually get there. But still, I believe in myself. I believe I'll make it through tomorrow alongside everyone else, and one day become the witch I know I can be. This world of ours won't end. The future will come, and it'll be one I can spend with you.
I mean, even the end of the world stuff they've talked about has been more like a great collapse sort of thing, right? I couldn't ask for anything more, Emma. Side by side, we'll continue to grow and improve. Me with my sword, and you with your staff. The others too. If we work together, not even the Great Twilight will stand a chance.
Right.
This will be our final night. Is this really how I want to end? You're giving me a choice? Whoa, why are you giving me a choice? Why are you giving me a choice now when everything else gives me a choice separate from that? What? I'm so confused. Is it because it was the last ticket technically, but it didn't make... I don't know. I have to double up with her, so it actually works out. I just noticed something. Are those gargoyles to the side the same as like the first boss at the beginning of Cold Steel 1? They might be. So basically all we have to do is shoot the ghost to raise our score. You know, points and we win. So it's a ghost hunting game. Okay, sounds fun. Could make for some good training too. Let's give it a shot. Wow, this is going to be really disappointing when we lose and you actually fight normally with a gun.
Let's begin.
Oh my goodness, I got a 2-star. That was on beginner. I did ever so slightly better. She's disappointed. Yeah, she's disappointed. Oops, yes, our score fell a bit short. Really? Sorry, Reen, I guess I still got a long ways to go. Don't feel too bad about it. I still had a great time with you. Well, thanks for coming along. No need for thanks, just give me a shout next time you want to hang. Got it. Oh my goodness, how am I so close? How am I so close without being there? Damn it. Are we almost at the top? That didn't take long. I could stare at such a beautiful view forever. I forget how young you are until I see you like this. Ugh, I'm not a kid anymore, okay? Quit treating me like one. Can you drink alcohol? That's one of those things where it's like, if the law doesn't consider you mature enough to handle alcohol, you'll regret it one day, Reen. I can drink in 2 years after all. Let's do this again for my 20th birthday on a Ferris wheel? I'd like that, Fee. I'll look forward to it as we get drunk out of our minds on a Ferris wheel. That feels like that would end very interestingly. Which one would be crazier, I wonder? We've never seen Reen truly drunk. I wonder what sort of drunk he'd be. Questions.
Hey, Reen. Just wanted to tell you, thanks for everything.
Fee.
I never would have made it this far if not for Sarah. Same goes for you and the rest of Class 7 too. Zeno, Leo, and the boss taught me a lot themselves, even before that. But now I can use all I've learned as a bracer, to protect instead of destroy. So tomorrow I'll be giving it everything I got. No holding back. Don't worry, Reen. I'll keep you safe, no matter what.
Thanks, Fee. But all you've said for me goes for you, too. So we stand... United we stand, unbroken. That's what it means to be a bracer, right? So let's do everything we can together. We won't let tomorrow slip out of our grasp.
Got it.
It's another one of those friendships that, doesn't feel like it has as strong of a dynamic as you might want. Where it's more defined by her backstory than it is by their specific interactions, I suppose is the best way to phrase it in my mind. Oh, let's see let's see Towa drunk. Let's do it. Towa, what have you got for me? Are you secretly the heaviest drinker, the one who can take the most alcohol out of everyone? I feel like you might be, just like secretly. All right, I brought us a lot of ingredients for us to choose from. We gotta figure out where to start. I made a cocktail. And it's pink with a little star. It's all done. I call it Star Plum Fizz. It's just like the first star to appear in the sunset sky. It fits you and your love for astrology quite well. I carved the stars out of the inside of a plum. And for the drink, I mixed in some homemade plum syrup to give it a sweet and sour taste. I wanted our cocktail to be easy on the eyes and on the tongue. And you made it sour? Well, I'd say mission accomplished. It's got a beautiful color and looks delicious. He does say that to everyone. And I swear to goodness. Okay, and what have we got? Afterward, Reen decided to walk back with Towa. They enjoyed their night air along the way, stretching out the evening as long as they could. And then...
Reen, I wanted to take a second to thank you.
Thank me? What for?
For helping me out with student council, for staying by my side during the Civil War, and for always having my back as a fellow branch campus instructor.
Of course. I would say, I still stand by that I feel like they make fantastic friends. They have a great dynamic in a way that I would see as mainly platonic.
You're always there for me, just like Angie and the others. Or, no. What we have between us is something special all its own. So, thank you, Reen, for all the moments we've shared together.
I should be the one thanking you, Towa. You've done just as much for me, if not more. We've gone through so much, in school and work alike. Every moment we spent together is a precious memory to me. But still, don't act like this is going to be the end. Someday we'll look back on tomorrow, it's just another day in our lives, I'm sure of it. We're not done making memories just yet, Towa. Let's keep at it. Now and far into the future.
Yeah, let's.
Wait, what? What are these things with... This isn't even the last one. What are these things with trying to make me... commit? Did the game listen to me say, hey, I wanna... Huh. I definitely have to keep that load... Shit. Okay. Shit. Because I was planning to go and see a lot of those other events. Do I have to say yes there? Would that lock me out of the other ones? That's really weird. That feels really weird as a choice to give me when all the others don't do that. Especially given the fact that it's... I don't know how that's supposed to work, I guess. Hello, and welcome back to my save point from a while back.
Now...
Shh, Reen, shh. I decided after that Towa thing, let's just try Laura now, because she was the last one I was going to do. And then having one more event left, I was going to go and go do Cassius's thing. Then make sure I have one event left, just in case something auto-advanced, by having all the tickets out and doing Cassius' thing. I was originally going to do that, and then the Towa thing happened, where it's like, you have to choose now. It's like, what? The only reason I can think of actually justifying that conceptually, and I thought about it since I took a bit of a break since last time, and I feel a little sick, so I don't think I'm going to record a bunch today. The only thing I think of is that these are the options where they never took the initiative, so Reen has to take the initiative. But it also, I'm not sure if that's committing or not. So... I guess we'll see. So, let's go do Laura then. No? Huh, I thought Laura had one here. Never mind. I feel like this one and the Ferris wheel are... Well, outside of the or the shooter one, which I don't want to do because it takes forever. Yeah, I do remember seeing Laura here. Alright, I brought a lot of ingredients for us to choose from, so now I've just got to figure out where to start. Time to put all of my lunch preparation experience to the test. Was that a thing? That does sound vaguely familiar. But I feel like if that was a thing, it hasn't come up in a long time. Ooh, that looks like orange juice. I could really go for some orange juice right now, actually. Maybe I will after this. I call this the Alsaid Zabayon. I don't know how to pronounce that. A gold cocktail. It matches perfectly with the radiance so synonymous with the Alsaid name. The base is my father's favorite, Steinrose right from Ulster. He would let me try just a little on special occasions in the past, but at the time I was too young to have the right taste for it. Besides the Steinrose, I added some milk, egg, and sugar. It makes for a smooth drink with a rich, sweet taste. Looks amazing. We should serve some up to the Viscount sometime. We could bring it over to him and be like, and he could be like, "Are you two on a date?" Oh yeah, he still says that to everyone. Because he's a cheating son of a bitch who can never... He's just trying to get us to, I don't know, come back? I don't know. I feel legitimately betrayed by that man. I do. The two enjoyed their special cocktail while basking in the light of the lanterns. Sound of waves filling them up. After a while, they parted ways and returned only to reconvene. Afterwards, headed back until...
Reen, you have my gratitude.
I do. Where's this coming from?
Well, perhaps it's just the festive atmosphere getting to me. Ours was a long, arduous journey, but walking this path has allowed me to grow in ways I thought unimaginable. Not just as a swordsman, but as a person of principle, strong and resolute. Reconciling with Fee, training with Monica, and becoming closer to them in the process. Those experiences, and the fact that I was able to surpass my father, are proof of how far I've come.
Laura, you've always been there for me when I needed it most. Like in our very first field study, which is exactly what I thought of myself. She has always been an observant person who had standards for Reen he wasn't willing to apply to himself, either out of a lack of confidence or a lack of feeling like he deserved to have those sort of standards. She's a nice influence in that way, at the very least. Back when we were still students, or on Bryonia Island beneath the pouring rain, I wouldn't be here if not for that radiant spirit of yours, always shining bright to guide my way. In that sense, I think I should be the one thanking you.
Reen. Tomorrow may prove our most decisive battle yet, but I know Class 7 has nothing to fear. The day will be ours. Together, you and I shall cut a path through on the wings of victory.
I couldn't have put it better myself. Oh no, don't make me choose again! Now I gotta load it and do Cassius's thing just so I can have a save spot after however long that takes. Bravery, Anima. I assume that's strong. Strength up. Crit up. That's actually sort of tempting. Crit up, crit up, crit up. Okay. Okay, well, I guess, again, I'm loading that save I had from forever ago. And doing Cassius' thing. And then figuring out what I want to do for these final fucking ones. So, like, to actually test that and see what happens. The problem with it is I haven't done Cassius' thing, and it means every time that I go to actually try to finish off the tickets, as soon as you introduce me with this sort of seems like a permanent choice sort of choice, it's like I can't make this and have a save after it for the after all the Cassius stuff, however long that's gonna take. It looks like you're enjoying the evening, but I wonder if you would have time to discuss something. Yep, I am ready to go. Finally. There's something specific I need to tell you. I've received a letter from Master Kafai. It said to shave my mustache. No, never mind, it was addressed to you. I'm gonna pretend... Prediction. Cassius, whatever's in this letter, is gonna make up stuff and claim it was in the letter, when the real letter said that he should shave his mustache because he has a horrible mustache game, and it deserves to die. Yes, mustaches can die. They are living things. They don't deserve our sympathy. I heard he sent you one when he was traveling. He sent it from Longlai. It was probably because you were captured, and Emo was sealed off. Seems the intelligence division's Mark managed to track him down on his travels. It's Mark? I actually don't know them. It's a person, I presume? Oh, don't tell me something actually... Actually, never mind. It's him we're talking about. Though they were only sent as a warning, he chased them off with little effort. I say the Intelligence Division, but it's supposedly a different section than Arendel's. They're tasked with foreign affairs, and they seem to be active all over the continent. I heard about its existence from Altina. What did you have to say then? As you already know, the initial stage of the 8 Leaf School is to fully understand all the form fundamentals in their entirety. In that regard, those who have been permitted to leave Master Kafai's side have been set on the path to mastery of that style. You now stand at the end of that path. Wait, does that mean you're gonna step in for him? Yes, I will see if you absorbed our final teachings in Master Kafai's place. It won't take too long. Do you have time now? Well, I definitely feel committed. Okay. Mastery. I guess it depends what mastery is. I feel like we haven't seen too much in terms of real progress in his swordsmanship outside of gameplay stuff. Like him learning like Arcane Gale and stuff like that, but... Could I be a low enough level that I haven't learned some of those like higher advanced technique versions? Is that feasible to get to this point? Allow me to relay to you what Master Kafai wrote in his letter. Cassius shaved... Nope, starts making stuff up. It would seem you have found yourself in a most dire situation. Even so, I believe you will overcome these obstacles blocking your path. I believe you can persevere, despite all your struggles. I've therefore decided to avoid Immer and keep myself hidden, that I may pass you this message through Cassius. There is, after all, a high possibility of you happening upon your fellow disciple for the first time in the midst of these turbulent days. He has good foresight. Though you've already reached the intermediate level, I am certain you are yet capable of more. You have been ever since the moment you mastered the formidable ogre within you. All you require now is proof. To earn it, you need to conquer yourself. Only when you succeed will you be promoted, as is our tradition. So is he advancing past intermediate? Is mastery after intermediate, or... Master Kafai? This is a lot to take in. How exactly am I supposed to conquer myself? The two may not be entirely comparable, but... I remember hearing from Victor that you bore witness to a challenge not unlike this one, 2 months ago. Oh, fighting masters of the styles. That's right. Oh, am I gonna take down Cassius? That's right, between his lordship and Principal Le Guin. Behind that single strike you saw was an infinite number of possible outcomes, playing out within our minds. I believe Countess Le Guin was trying to confirm for herself just how far she had mastered her blade. In that sense, I was akin to a mirror, perfectly matching her, stroke for stroke. I see, so he is I and I am him? You've come quite far as it is, if you already understand that much. Are you gonna wield a sword for that sword? That is not the sword you once wielded. Indeed, my blade has long since been thrown aside. I borrowed the sword from a former subordinate, one who also followed the path of the 8 Leaves. Richard? Despite not being a direct disciple, he nevertheless possesses an instinct greater than my own. I see. How very curious. He must be Colonel Richard of the Royal Army, or ex-colonel since the coup attempt. I hear he started a private research firm post-pardoning. I will soon be changing as the form you perceive me as. You'll then see me as that which you fear most deeply. Sure you can imagine what that may be. Your mustache? Yes, I can. I'm not gonna let that go, ever. But I know what I have to do. I have to confront this here and now. I'm ready to face the challenge before me, Cassius Bright, my fellow disciple. Nobly spoken, Reen Swaza. I, Victor Arcade, will be honored to stand as your witness. Oh, let me fight it. Let me fight it. Don't make this a cutscene fight. Ooh, that's cool. Don't make this a cutscene fight.
We will begin the trial of the 8 leaves, 1 blade. Let us see if you are worthy. What is your name?
Reen Swarzer, an intermediate level disciple of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school. I thought they were going to have him actually use a voice actor there. That's unfortunate.
Which form will you demonstrate mastery of?
The 7th form, Void. The nothingness that contains all.
He is I, and I am him.
I am him, and he is I.
Will you offer yourself to him to reach the peak of swordsmanship?
No. I will exist alongside him. We will be as one. The sword I seek is that of the Void. The gleaming blade that illuminates the darkness.
Then show me the light at the end of your journey. Show me by conquering yourself.
Ooh. That's a cool environment.
Now begin the trial of the Divine Blade, the peak of the 8 leaves.
Move.
Show mastery of all crafts to reach the peak of swordsmanship. Oh, wait. Do I actually have to... Oh, no. How far can I... Can I do it, like, accidentally too far away?
Arcane Gale! Ha! Disappear! Let's go! Crimson Flash! Despair! Die! It's my
He is
turn!
He is hitting very consistently. I can't use items in this. Uh-oh.
Cut through! Let's go! Roar! Healing strike! Die! All right, got it. I can still fight.
Let's do it.
Eternally flawed. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8 leaves, breaking dawn.
Very cool. That was actually really fucking awesome.
Well done.
The duel is over. The victor is Reen Schwarzer.
His jacket's still swaying. You have come a long way, young Reen. It's interesting. So did I actually beat him in a fight? Or are we saying that he just, like, did something specific to demonstrate his mastery by going through all the forms and then doing the S-Craft? Because Cassius has a very interesting place in the story. Back in Sky, as much as I hate his mustache, he is definitively sort of, in the same way Victor has been in a lot of ways for the Cold Steel series, Cassius has basically been sort of that pedestal. The person who's put up on the pedestal and is treated as so much above, like, the party and everyone else, like, to establish a sort of power scaling of what they could achieve one day, maybe. And that's why I'm curious if that was a proper duel, because he hasn't changed from that role. And to have Reen potentially beat him via that as part of his character growth is, let's just say, sort of massive as a moment in the story. Thank you, Lieutenant General. I finally understand what my master was trying to teach me. I can feel it, body and soul. The 8 Leaves is more than just a technique or tradition. It has to come from within you. Precisely. You have proven yourself more than ready. I will now read the scroll the master enclosed in his letter.
Reen Schwarzer, you have mastered the techniques of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. You are granted the title Divine Blade. You may now take on disciples of your own.
I accept. Though, second thought, I'm not really sure I really deserve to be called a Divine Blade. Arios and I have both walked upon this very same path. You'll be the Master's last direct disciple. Does he have 7 direct disciples then? For each form then? I'm not going to remember them all off the top of my head, even if I tried. It is up to you how to accept that responsibility. How to accept the responsibility of the title bestowed upon you. I see. Then, in that case, I wholeheartedly accept. I feel most privileged to have been present for this moment. I suspect the others will agree in my sentiment. Oh my goodness, they're not even hiding. Congratulations on your promotion! That move was incredible, even if I barely followed along. The way you wielded your sword was a sight unlike any other. It certainly was. I could hardly take my eyes away from you. You finally made it, Reen. What you did was inspiring, beyond words. What? When did all of you get here? You must have been really in the zone back there. Are you supposed to be good at sensing people's presences or whatever? Guess he's just too focused to notice little old us. I guess so. Thank you, everyone. All of you. I wouldn't have made it this far without your help. You deserve it, Reen. It warms my heart to see you grow like this. So, should we start calling you Divine Blade Schwarzer now, instead of the Ashen Chevalier? It's Divine Blade Ashen Chevalier Reen Schwarzer. Full title. Every time. Never refer to me as anything else, or else I'll use that as craft on you. He'll certainly need a spiffier moniker than that. Along the lines of the Divine Blade of Wind, perhaps. No, I don't know about all that just yet. Come on, man. Drop the humble and swagger up for once. The Divine Blade of Ash, maybe? Or is that too obvious? I'm not sure Ash himself would like that very much. What about the Divine Blade of Light? He does light up our lives, after all. Now, I feel like if anyone got that at some point, that would have to be Estelle, right? How about the Divine Blade of Dawn? The 7th form was the Void, right? Let's call him the Divine Blade of Zero. That would also feel like I'm harping on Crossbell. That actually sounds pretty cool. It does, but it feels like I'd be harping on Crossbell. They all seem more than satisfactory to me. Well, I, for one, don't very much appreciate him barreling ahead of me like this to begin with. You have the right attitude, too, Ollie. Does it really matter? It's not like we'll actually call him anything different in the end. That's exactly right. To us, Reen will always be Reen. Congratulations, Reen. I'm proud of you. They congratulated him and he thanked them for their support. Turn to the patrolling Michelin for the night. Okay. So what does that make him? Divine Blade of 0? Are they actually going to go with that? It seemed to be the thing they settled on, sort of, in the end. Character note, Reen. Sure. Divine... Oh, there's a fourth one. Earned him the title Divine Blade. He's not done yet. Neat. Neat. Cassius has a thing somewhere in here. Is he not an ally? He's not an ally. Neato. Interesting. So there are 7 of them in total? Okay. Oh, snap. Okay, we got events. Shit has changed. Good evening. Looks like you fine fellows are having a splendiferous time. How about I take this opportunity and help strengthen the bonds of our friendship? What say you? I ain't told me about this. You really do pester people when you're sloshed, huh? Didn't you used to be an instructor at Thor's main campus? Anyway, would you mind not breathing on me like that? You reek of liquor. No, don't be like that. Come on, don't be so cold. I brought snacks, and I'm willing to share. Oh boy, well, Instructor Thomas is a happy drunk at least. I wonder how many of these events there are. Ooh, how did your discussion go? I'm sorry about my father. He can be so quick-tempered. Nah, it's fine. I had it coming anyway. That's what I get for putting it off so long. What do you mean? Well, I was thinking. If everything goes right tomorrow, if we both make it through okay, maybe I should, finally go introduce myself to your family. Do it right this time. Do you mean it? Listen, we got a hard road ahead of us, but there's no one I'd rather walk it with you than you, Mary. I feel the same way, Makarov. Wow, I'm glad I got to be here for this. I've been rooting for them since I was a student, so it's great to see them find some happiness in all this chaos. They really fucking delayed it, though. I feel like that shit could have been ironed out in, like, a couple months. It's been years. Michelin Wonder is open from 9 a.m. to 10:30. Skylanterns Spectacular takes place on the lakeside beach at 10 p.m. Sky Lanterns. I'm guessing those must be the ones floating out on the lake. They said them flying once night falls to illuminate the sky. That does sound pretty magical. Here's a show why this theme park is hyped up to the best in all Zemuria. I've mastered the 8 leaf style. Just a casual night. Used up the first batch of tickets I was given. Casual night. It's a lot for one day. I should think of getting some sleep, especially considering what awaits me tomorrow. Oh, okay. It doesn't force me. It doesn't, auto-advance. Oh my goodness, I need to go. The story will progress if you select this option. If you've accepted invitations or promised to meet someone, special events will take place. Okay. Neato. Looks like there's some shit going on over here. Oh, there's no Sharon there. There's the thing everyone was yelling at me to do. Wow, what a view, huh? I never would have guessed we'd reunite on a night like this one. It certainly is lovely. Though we have been keeping correspondence, I believe it's been about a year since we last met face to face. You invited me to tea and gave me such a thoughtful gift back then. Oh, you remembered. Why, of course I remember. You were the one to teach me what beautiful form love could take. How could I ever forget? That's a statement. Well, I was just a youngster back then, that's all. Come on, Anton, you're enjoying this way too much. I love Sharon, really. She may have rejected me, but there's still something I need to tell her while I can. I do wonder, why did you choose to come so far as Arabonia now? This may sound presumptuous, but could it be that you came here to see me? No, you've got it all wrong. Well, I mean, actually, but not all wrong. I have words. You don't know how much joy it brings me that you travel all this way for me. But as I already told you in my letters, you should utterly forget about me. I'm not the person you think I am. Wait, but... I'm sorry I haven't told you this before. My life is one that's shrouded in darkness. The way I conduct myself and the way I love, with selflessness, is to cover up that part of me. So please, stop this. It's best you never come and see me again. Sharon? Oh, you don't mean that? Perhaps I should have said all this sooner. No, Sharon, can't you see? My heart aches when I think of yours. I realized something. In your final letter, I got the feeling that you're trying to push back your own emotions. Under all that kindness, you harbor a terrible sorrow. It's weighed you down for a very long time, I believe. And that's why I had to tell you this one thing. You've had troubles in your life. And maybe you've lost hope in yourself. But I believe in you. Your experiences have made you who you are. Someone who makes everyone around her smile. Sorry. Maybe I overstepped there. But I really needed to get that off my chest. I feel much better now. Anyway, I better get going now, huh? Promise me that you'll take care of yourself, Sharon. Anton, wait. You took me by surprise, but now allow me to say something in return. I feel that I can finally face both my family, and even myself, all because of you. You're like, actual family, or Elisa and them? So, thank you. I'm ever so grateful you came to see me. I can use my actual coughing for the coughing sound. Anton, your face is so red. Perhaps you should take a rest. Ricky, I think I'm in heaven. Yeah, that feels like the right. I only heard bits and pieces of the conversation, but probably wasn't something I should be listening in on. So I'm pretty sure that Sharon feels just the same as he does. Glad that they were reunited before the battle begins. Well, I hope we get a little bit more closure with that, maybe? I can't believe it. I actually get to spend more time with Sharon. It all feels like a dream. One I hope I won't have to wake up from anytime soon. Oh, that reminds me. Olivier, the guy who invited me, gave me this. You can have it. I've already had plenty of fun. Oh, great. That's so useful now. Of course, go ahead and enjoy yourselves. Who would I use it for? Oh, who would I use it for? Oh, I don't know. Well, good for you guys, at least. Ooh, there we go. An Emerald Amulet. You got this for me. It's just a little thing, but I want you to have it. There's no telling what might happen after tomorrow, so I thought you should have a good, an amulet for good luck. I appreciate all the luck I can get. Soldier or no, depending on how things play out with the Great Twilight, I might... I'm sorry, I just killed the mood, didn't I? It's fine. My father's a soldier. I know it's like to have to wait for someone to come home. But do make sure you do come home, Nightheart. I want to see you again. Fiona, I'll be back. I promise you that. I'll hold you to that. If I remember right, those two are officially an item. Make a good match. Fiona's every bit as strong as he is. I can, get that sentiment at least. Ooh, are you gonna say something about divine blading? No! Darn it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I saw that apparently Anton was in this area previously. Well, at least somewhere in the hotel area. I thought I had checked everywhere fairly thoroughly. Maybe he just looked too generic and I was like, oh, he's just one of the normal NPCs. Oh, there you are, Professor. Oh, is there something special about that notebook? Looks like it's seen a few winters, to say the least. It's nothing. Merely checking its contents before I disposed of it, to ensure that nothing important was overlooked, you see. It's one of the few relics I have left of my first disciple, after all. That would mean that's Franz Reinford's? Even now is a trove of ideas. It actually offered an excellent solution for a problem that I had identified. But I've already pulled out all the research I can. There's no reason to hold on to what remains. I thought that our time apart might result in something productive, but that hope appears to have been in vain. I see. Franz Reinford, according to what we saw in the Spectral Moon Mirror, was just an alias for him. I'm still really unclear on what exactly was going on there. It made it seem like he was Franz Reinford, in the first place, and then he got possessed. But it's not clear if it's like the curse type session where his personality is warped, or if it was like something else actually did take over him. I'll leave it to you to figure out where to go from here. Right, Professor. We'll do what we can. By the way, if you're not opposed, I'd be grateful if you could hold off on disposing that notebook till we reach a conclusion. With him, I mean. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll be in position to deal with it tomorrow anyways. Thank you, Professor. You gotta be very thorough in your disposal. Be fair enough if that's your intent. Just saying it has a lot of valuable ideas in it that someone else may poach. Hey, the general here told me you reached some kind of crazy milestone. Congratulations. But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you not to let this go to your head, right? Right, this isn't the end for me. It's only the beginning. I must admit, seeing two high-level 8 Leaves practitioners going at it lit a fire within me as well. Can you join me for a sparring session, Wallace? I want to walk off with some of that excitement. Sure, that's what we want. Count me in. I know I'm probably the last person you want to hear this from, but don't push yourselves too hard, alright? Divine Blade Sworzer, eh? It's got a nice ring to it. Thanks. Fair enough. So that was one part of the pinnacle of the 8 Leaves style. It will be a sight that I won't forget in this lifetime. It is an interesting system. So Kafai goes in, picks one disciple for each form, right? He has them master that form, but there's only one master for each form, right? Unless they go and master the other ones too, I suppose, but it's unclear if that qualifies them for that sort of thing. Oh yeah, I saw Sharon head over and was with Sarah now. Now you two are together? Ah, what a wonderful evening. The joyous sounds and cheering crowds coming from Mishy's stage show really makes this place feel alive. You're not fooling anyone, you know. Well, I appreciate that you're basing yourself on the drinking. You're still very clearly on edge. Oh, can you blame me? The fates of the world rest entirely on our actions tomorrow. A small case of the nerves is only natural. It is, but you're not worried about tomorrow. You're worried about your plan for tonight. I should have known trying to hide it would be folly. Of course you would see through me. You've been my bosom friend for over 20 years now. Against my better judgment, clearly. Well, do whatever you feel you must. I'll be sure to drink a toast to your memory. You say that as if you don't believe I'll succeed. What's this about? Something must be going down tonight. I mean, is he just talking about bumping uglies with Shara or something? I don't know. And what's of you, Mura? Did you manage to contact the Pearl? I know you must be worried. What, with the connection to Mio Mirage and everything? No, she's strong. She'll be fine. My father and my stepfather even current. We all have our own paths. As a fellow Vander, I will follow mine as well. I intend to stand shoulder to shoulder with you tomorrow. Until the very end. Till the very end. Alright, let's drink one final toast. To the moon. And to Mishy. Very well. To Mishy, eh? To the moon and to Mishy. Well, I'm not about to interrupt a moment like that. I'll leave them be. Fair enough. And it's very fair. I feel like I'd be surprised if Estelle and them didn't have something to say with regards to the whole Divine Blade thing. No, you do have nothing to say. Got it. I guess it really is mainly just the people that moved or the people with the icons above their head. For example. Hey, sorry I'm late. Look who I ran into on my way over, though. Hi, everyone. I didn't know you'd all be wandering the park together. That's right, we were planning on taking a look around as a foursome. Of course, you're welcome to join us, Elliot. I mean, the Arkansas Performances rap party has kind of been put off after all. I hope you'll join us. Paris and I couldn't be there for the rehearsal, so we'd love to hear all about working with them. Well, sure, I'd be happy to. Also, I was planning a little performance of my own later. You're welcome to join me if you like. That sounds wonderful. There's nothing like music to lift one's spirit. Yeah, and lifting spirits is what tonight's for. I'll lift the audience spirits so high, they'll rip right out of their bodies. That might not be quite as soothing as we're hoping for, Mint. Count me in too. Sounds like it'll be fun, especially the body-ripping part. So nice to see all of them laughing and smiling together. I'm looking forward to the performance now, too. Cool. Realized that Elliot was planning something. Maybe I should have. Don't know, but... Okay, that looks like it's, all the new stuff. Gaius. Gaius is gonna be the one that I'm... The one that I'm gonna make... So it's gonna be Gaius, Towa, and Laura for the last ones. But apparently 2 of them... I need to, like, make a decision myself, so I'm just gonna save after this. So... Okay. I'm gonna end the recording there. This will maybe make an episode. If this doesn't make an episode, I'll just do something more next week. I know this is like the first week I'm doing this new schedule. If I don't make it, it's gonna look really bleh. But still, this is probably the best place to end it since I need to save here. And, we'll see what happens as I go through all my potential options. So, actually, is it,
Okay. Thanks, everyone. Great job.
No?
See you later.
Speaking of which,
No. Oh,
it's probably been a while since I did anything with these. There might be like a Unity rating that I can get up.
Let me take a look.
Wow. Let's see.
How did I
Nope.
see.
No.
Good work, everyone. Now
It
then.
feels like there's 2 more medals for Unity rating. Ah, well. Okay, well, I'm going to save here. And then I've already done the Laura and Towa stuff on other aspects, so I'll just skip through those and see what happens when I make a decision next time on Trails of Cool Steel 4. See you then. Drive safely, everyone.